What are the legal consequences of our online conduct? Most people are under the false impression that you can do or say anything that you want online without any consequences, whether legal consequences or otherwise. However, that is not the true position. We have several laws in Zimbabwe, in other countries across the region, and even globally that regulate how we should be conducting ourselves online. This can be a criminal law code, it can be cybersecurity and cybercrime law, it can also be even the community guidelines and the policies of the platforms that we are on, whether it's on Instagram, on Facebook, on X, or even on TikTok. In May 2025, I did an article on my Substack about some of these issues. And today I wanted to reiterate on that as well, seeing that there's a need clearly to highlight some of these issues. And I'm repeating this for those at the back. Take notes, okay? So in Zimbabwe, in 2021, we enacted our Cyber and Data Protection Act, which then also amended some provisions of the Criminal Law Code and introduced what are called electronic related offenses. So these are offenses that relate to use of a computer or any other digital tools and spaces to commit an offense. And some of the offenses that are listed there, which I think are of importance for us to know, are 1, cyberbullying and harassment; 2, sending threatening data messages; 3, transmission of data messages inciting violence; 4, transmission of false data messages; 5, transmission of intimate images without consent. This one I need to talk about it on a separate basis. Then production and dissemination of racist and xenophobic material. I will want to dissect some of these issues further, but today I wanted us to talk particularly about cyberbullying and harassment, because that's one thing that I've seen which is happening on a more regular basis. Quite recently, I even saw a video where a lady had commented on a post of a social media influencer, content creator, and said that mukadzi wako agoni kuchena. And in retaliation, this guy took over 10 pictures of this girl and did a video, like a slideshow, where he was then doing commentary and criticizing her hair, criticizing her dressing, and everything, even a marital status, because in one of the videos there was a picture where this girl was wearing a gown, and he took like odd pictures of her going way back. Like he literally dug into a profile and took all these pictures and did a video and did a commentary. And some people were even supporting that and uploading in the comment section. And I remember using that opportunity to say it is actually an offense, because it amounts to cyberbullying. He was trying to demean her. He was trying to humiliate her. And I want us to look at what the law says in section 164B with regard to cyberbullying and harassment. It says any person who unlawfully and intentionally by means of a computer or information system generates and sends any data message to another person or posts any material whatsoever on any electronic medium accessible by any person. So it means whether it's on Facebook or whatever, any electronic platform that you use to post content with the intent to coerce, intimidate, harass, threaten, bully, or cause substantial emotional distress, or to degrade, humiliate, or demean the person of another, or to encourage a person to harm himself or herself, shall be guilty of an offense and liable to a fine not exceeding level 10, or to imprisonment for a period not exceeding 10 years, or to both such fine and such imprisonment. Online harms are one of the biggest issues that we are dealing with right now. As someone who advocates for digital rights, I appreciate the importance of the internet space to allow us to freely express ourselves, to allow us to freely associate. We are in so many groups, whether it's on WhatsApp, on Facebook, where we engage with like-minded people, people of similar interests to ours. We are able to freely express ourselves and engage in public dialogue. We are accessing information, access to information. The education has become quite prevalent through the online space. So these are very important tools, and I'm not in support of any unlawful and unjustified restriction of the online space. In a separate conversation, I can talk also about what I think about how some of these provisions have been implemented, especially to undermine fundamental rights. But I wanted to flag that these are still necessary provisions, because cyberbullying has become one of the most rampant online harms that we are dealing with, especially targeted at vulnerable groups like women. And I think it's important that we reflect on this and we change our ways, and we remember every time you're putting a comment, every time you're putting a post, that it is actually an offense to bully or harass someone online, and I've already told you what amounts to cyberbullying and harassment as per section 164B. So let's keep that in mind and engage respectfully and engage well with each other online, because this space is an important space which can benefit us personally, socially, or even economically as well.